This is Costco, and what I want to do is show you how you would enter into a debit spread. So what I'm not going to do is explain everything about a debit spread in this video. I just want to show you how you would enter into it. So it's currently trading at 466. So you can do a debit spread to the upside or a downside, either bullish or bearish. And you would do a debit spread when the implied volatility is low or the IV rank is low. For Costco, the IV rank is 14. So for me, and I'm sure if you ask 50 different people, you get 50 different answers. But for me, anything with IV rank under 50 is low implied volatility or low enough for a debit spread, depending on the direction of the implied volatility at that time. Um, so IV rank is 14. That's low enough for a debit spread. So I'm bullish on Costco. Let's just say we're bullish on Costco, and I want to enter into a call spread to the upside. I'll go to my trade tab, and you can pick your strikes. It's just depends on how much risk you want to incur. There's no right or wrong answer. It just depends on your risk. And we're just going to do one at the money. All my examples should be somewhere near at the money. So we're going to go on the left side, which is the call side. We're going to right click buy vertical, and that'll bring up our entry tool. So I'll lower this to 1. So we're just doing one option. And here you would change your strike prices. So I'm going to lower that all the way to 150. So what that's going to do is my break even, meaning it needs to get to at least this point for me to at least make my money back, is you're going to take your 450 plus whatever you paid for it, which is down here, and that's going to be your break even. So if I hit confirm and send, you add the 450 plus that 622.1220, and you get that number. All right, so you would just take that plus what you pay, and that's your break even. Your max profit is realized at this bottom number, the 470. So let me get rid of that. Analyze trade. So my max profit right there, 470, and my break even is that 46220 number. It's right there. So I'm looking over here in the blue. That's my break even, right around there. So if I put this through, max loss is around $1,200. Max profit is $782. My break even is $462. So I would need the stock to stay at least above that to break even. And currently, if I go to my analyzer, it's already above that break even. I would just need it to keep going up. So if I wanted to send it, I would hit confirm and send, and it would go through right there. You can also do it over here on the trade tab, hit confirm and send, same thing. So that's how you would put through a call debit spread. Now we have the same Costco stock. It's been a few weeks, and you can see it moved up after we purchased that debit spread. So now it's trading at 490 instead of where it was. And if we go to the analyzer and we go to today, you can see we're up $522 on that debit spread out of a possible 745. So typically my strategy is to get half of that blue number. So I'd have been perfectly fine with 300 something, but for the purposes of this video, I just let it ride, and we're up 518 now. So what I want to do is show you how to exit this debit spread. So what you would do is you would highlight your spread right there, the same one we talked about before, create closing order. And because you bought that debit spread, you're going to sell it back to the market now. So you're going to sell it back for between $1,700 and $1,797. It's typically somewhere in between, in the middle. I'm just going to, for the purposes, normally what you would do is take it really high and try to get as much credit as you can and then work your way down. So I would start at like 1790, and then if it didn't go through, lower the credit that you will receive. So what I'm going to do for the purpose of this video is just start somewhere in the middle and just hit confirm and send, and hopefully it just goes through. And it did. So I'll show you the difference. So we purchased this debit spread for $1,255, and we sold it back to the market for $1,855, a difference of $600. So that's how you would enter and exit a debit spread. That's a $600 profit on this debit spread. And it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it and you start doing it consistently.